this is Andrea and welcome to my crafting channel. I have my journal that I finished for January. It is the January Just Junk Journal Challenge 2023 from DearJulieJulie Junk Journal Every Day. I'll put the links to her channel and to the beginning of this challenge. So this is just, I did it really junky. You don't have to do it this junky, but I wanted to make it really junky. This is going to be my memory keeping journal for 2023. I had one for last year. I don't know if I'll show that sometime. I might. This cover is 6 inches by 9 inches and 2.5 inch spine. I've got, here we go. Here's the tassel that I made. I made it during one of the mini challenges, and it has a piece of broken jewelry in it, an earring. It has a button. For this fabric you'll see around in it is from my pajama bottoms. They're my favorite pajama bottoms. They had Mario on them, and I like the fabric, but it was wearing out, so I had to cut it up for this. And then these tags here, Victoria's Secret. My husband bought me a new set of pajamas, pants and shirt. And so I put those tags on there too. And here's my creative closure out of junk. I just took some of that fabric and put it through part of a California, what is this called? I don't remember. Sun-made raisins thing. I made the cover out of 2 layers of cereal box with the Lucky Charms on the outside. This is my handmade washi that we had to do, homemade washi. And I kind of made this look like a kite. I'm probably going to write 2023 on this. I think it's interesting that my washi kind of looks like the edging in a golden book thing. What I did was I took book page and I stamped it with butterfly stamps all the way across, and then I put the double-sided tape on the back, cut it into slices like this, so that's why you only see part of the butterfly thing. I put gold stamp or gold pen on it and some edging, and this is what it looks like. Here's my fabric pocket, and for the most recent challenge, mini challenge, we did masterboard. So this was my first time doing masterboard. So I made some of my journaling cards out of the masterboard and with some edging on it. Oh, I should tell you, I used magazine pages from a calendar, coffee dyed paper, and I used DearJulieJulie digital, the one that's called Mimi's Flowers. I'll put a link to that in the description box too. And I used a lot of packaging. So here's one of my tabs. I have 3 tabs. They're all from this coffee that I like, Caribou Coffee. That's a magazine page. This is from the Mimi's Flowers. This is the calendar. I made this pocket that's it's called 4 pockets, 1 page, because it's made out of a book page. I did that. It was one of the things that, I think it's the Roxy challenges. Like she's doing a different one a week. I don't know. I just was trying something out. So I have this little journal card here. Here's a journal card that I just kind of, this is part of the masterboard. This is just a journal card I made. It's got cereal box on the back. Here is another little part of the masterboard. Here's a mini booklet I made because one of the videos that Julie did, she showed how you can make booklets out of some of her stuff, and I guess I didn't realize how to do that before, so I made a little booklet. And it's got the gold pen on it, and it's got inking around the edge, and it's got the homemade washi. I need to sit down. This is from a magazine. Yeah, this is, the calendar I used was one of the, here's the name of it, Old Farmer's Almanac gardening calendar. Oh, and we were allowed to use one of this kind of paper in here. Here's my top tuck, and then I just have a page that you can open up and journal in. Sorry, my hands are shaky. I have that, what is it called? Tremor? Essential tremor. Anyway. Here's the edge I made. I made this out of, this was a box that we got, like a calendar from a Chinese takeout place. And then there's a magazine cut out here. There's this washi, and I think I did edging on here. I don't know if I did edging or marker. And then I have another page that you can open out and write on. Oh, there's 3 signatures, and each signature has 11 papers in it, so that's 33 papers times 4. I think that's 132, I believe, pages. So I just love this page from the calendar, so I just left it by itself. Some more Dear Julie Julie. This is an envelope double tuck, and it's an envelope that my sister-in-law gave me. She gave me a card in it, and that's why it has my name on it. And I made these cards. I think I saw something similar to this somewhere, and I liked the idea of having the book page, and then there's the digital. So I got one down here too. And then over here, I have, this is part of that masterboard again. Oh, and here's some of the creative stamping. I tried to make a leaf out of the cardboard, and then I tried to do lines with the cardboard. I don't think it came out very well because I didn't have the kind of cardboard that has the really good lines going between it. But here's from a magazine. Let's see. Here's some of my coffee dyed paper. This is my first time doing coffee dyed paper, I believe, so I like the way it came out. Here's a belly band I made from this coffee that I like, the Caribou, and it's got a stamp on it with gold. And then this is a cutout from a magazine, Homer Wants the Coffee. And then I made a tag out of a cereal box. We had to fill every space that has a, you know, a place to put something. Here's the second signature. Here's my creative stamping with, what is that called? Bubble wrap. And here's my flip-flop. Here's where I decorated it. This is from packaging, and this is a Dear Julie digital, and there's inking around something here, and then there's this, the homemade washi, and this paper is used, it's the subject dividers for a notebook. So I decoupaged some of the, we're allowed to, one of the mini challenges, we unlocked some stuff, so we unlocked this we unlocked a napkin, and I used some of the extra to decoupage over some calendar pages I didn't want shown. This is from a magazine. The magazine in here is Entertainment Magazine. I used to get Entertainment Magazine. Some more DearJulieJulie. I just love this paper, this Mimi's Flowers. I think her mom painted this. Okay, so here's like a center pocket, and I put a little cluster here. I made a tag out of some more of that packaging, and here is part of the no, this one's not masterboard. Oh, these are ones that I was making these before we had the masterboard challenge. So it just has two different kinds of paper. Then it has a picture from a magazine, and then I cut this out of the magazine too. I have two cards like that in here. I just covered this up with some tissue paper that I had, scrap tissue paper that I just had laying around, because that's where the magazine tore when I put it. This was a really thick piece of magazine. It had the Shark Week stuff on it. I don't really watch Shark Week. So this is the 2 pockets in 1 page thing. And here's my tattoo. And I have, this is the other card that I made, like the first one you saw. This one's from a Pennsylvania magazine. Pennsylvania Tourism magazine. Like, you know, when you go somewhere. And here's a card I made out of some more of that packaging. Here's my pocket I made out of the Amiibo cards. I put gold pen here, this here. Oh, I know I did something else. Oh yeah, I have edging up at the top. And this is another part of the masterboard. I really like the way the masterboard came out. It was new for me, and I mostly used, like, these are extra pieces from this challenge, from this month. So it all goes together. Yeah, this was an ad in the magazine. This was one of the mini challenges. Like, we had to make something out of, see the envelope. And here is another piece of the masterboard. Here is some creative stenciling that I did. I have some of that on the front too. Back here, see? This is a paper. This was just on my desk because I have, so I use a piece of paper to stamp off whatever or to you know, like I used it at the edge of the envelope and stuff. Or it's just like a blotter paper, so I put that in there because it's junk, really. This is a tuck that I did, and here's another piece of this. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting what it's called. Masterboard. This is my flip up, flip down. I didn't put any sideways flips in here, but I really like those because in my other book I put pictures in those. And here's a tag that I made out of, this was a tissue box I got when I was in the hospital. This was the part that comes out. And I tried to, there was like juice picture, you know, like to make this look juicy here. And I tried to put the gold pen there, but I guess it didn't work. And I put gold pen here and the distress and then part of the fabric. This, okay, the fabric I used was really stretchy, so I couldn't get it to stay straight here, so I just put a little paper clip here, because otherwise it kind of falls down here. But this is my flip up. Here's the other side of that envelope. Here's another cluster that I did. This I just kind of, not decoupaged, I just kind of put paper over, you know, paper that I had over this page because there was something on it I didn't want. Oh, it was calendar stuff. It probably had personal information that I didn't want to see. And there's some more of the calendar. Oops. Dear Julie Julie. Here's some more of that. Oops. And then I have this, one of these corner tucks with a flip. And here's my, I'm sorry, my words aren't good today. Here is my bookmark that's made with the packaging tape, and I wasn't really good at it. I got a little, what is this called? A little fold in it, but I like it. It's still pretty. So that is my book. I hope you liked it, and see you next time. Happy crafting.